Okay, it has been started. Let's move on without wasting much of time sharing my screen with all of you. Today we are going to see the questions of discounted payback period. Before that, I need to share my screen and hopefully, fingers crossed, there wouldn't be any problem today. This time around, sorry, because in the last lecture I faced a lot of troubles in terms of connectivity and sharing the screen. I think the screen sharing has been started and we are there right now on the sum of payback period. Just give me 30 seconds more. Okay, here we are. And we have this kind of a sum in front of us. Everyone should be able to see this sum. We are going to read this carefully. And once we will read it carefully, then half of the task would be over. Okay, so for your reference, I'm taking it somewhere else so that you do not get confused much. Mhm. You may keep your book and pen open. Meanwhile, okay, and here we are. Let me zoom it down like this. Let me make it smaller. Okay, and here we are. The question is visible to everyone. Can someone just give me a confirmation that my screen is visible to you, guys? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good to see that. Thank you very much. Let's start reading the question and then we'll try to see that what is the difference between payback period and the discounted payback period. Mr. Ayushman Khurana wants to invest in one web series named Badai Ho, which will be released in every season in each year for the next 6 years. So, whatever the arrangement which he wants to make, he is allowed to because he is the owner. We are just solving the sum for him. He came to us and said that, see, you people have learned how to find the discounted payback period. Please let me know that what will be the discounted payback period of my venture in which I am investing in this web series. So it would be released in various seasons. Each season will be coming in each year. He is expecting the following inflows and outflows from this project. Let's see what are the inflows expected. Inflows are started from year number 1 and outflows are started from year number 0. And when there would be year number 0, that means it is the present value only because it is something which is spent right now. And when I say something which is spent right now, that means it is the present value only. All the other number of years 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be having the present value, but 0 year will not have the present value. It would be as it is. So discounting factor for year number 0 shall also be 1, because anything you multiply with 1, the answer would be that only. What is discounted payback period of this web series project if required rate of return is 11%? I hope you have understood this question well. Now, before I move further, I will have to again explain you a bit about the discounting payback period. How it is different from the payback period. Now, first of all, payback period does not consider present value at all. It gives you the answer in number of years, number of periods, number of months, number of days, straight away by taking all the inflows and outflows as it is. But, sir, that would be something which would be a layman kind of an exercise. If you have the good knowledge of finance, if you people have the little bit of understanding about how money works, if you are aware about the fact that money loses its mind over a period of time, then you would straight away say that you should consider present value of inflows and outflows rather than the cash outflows and inflows as it is. So that's why we would find the present value of inflows and outflows. Let's move this further and then we'll see that how it is different from the payback period and how the answers would be different. Analytical part would be covered later on. What are the columns we are going to prepare? As it is, whatever there. Let's put first one is the year. Then we would have outflows. Everyone would start doing it along with me. Then we have inflows, bachas and bachis. Then after that, if we want to find the present value of inflows and outflows, we should have the discounting factor. और जब भी डिस्काउंटिंग फैक्टर आता है वहां रिक्वायर्ड रेट ऑफ रिटर्न भी आता है. भैया डिस्काउंटिंग फैक्टर कैसे फाइंड करोगे अगर तुम्हारे पास रिक्वायर्ड रेट ऑफ रिटर्न इच नहीं है? तो सर है ना, आप क्यों इतना टेंशन ले रहे हो? ऊपर इच तो लिखा हुआ है 11%. ओके, आफ्टर दैट आई वुड प्रिपेयर PVCO, then I would prepare PVCI. And if you can recall it a bit, in payback period, we were finding the cumulative cash inflows. So there would be a last column of cumulative PVCI. The only difference here it would be that instead of cumulative cash inflows, you are taking cumulative present value of cash inflows. सिर्फ कैश इनफ्लो का क्यूमुलेटिव नहीं करना है भैया, प्रेजेंट वैल्यू ऑफ कैश इनफ्लो है उसका क्यूमुलेटिव करना है. So this many columns you are going to prepare. Starting from years, I have starting from 0 to 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Outflows are starting from year number 0, 30 lakhs and 20 lakhs. 30 lakhs and year number 1 is 20 lakhs. And for others, we would be writing as it is 0. And inflows would start from year number 1. Let's write it as it is. Sir, so monotonous it is. हमें कितनी बार लिखना पड़ेगा? आप बोलते हो तब कहते हो, नीचे लिखते हो फिर कहते हो, फिर हम लिखे फिर लिखते हैं. तो बेटा करना तो पड़ेगा हमें ये सब कुछ. 20, 14, 15. Those who are just staring at the screen, I must tell them that they wouldn't be enjoying this lecture. In order to enjoy this lecture, you must start practicing as well, because it's the subject of writing and doing it simultaneously. And then we have 16, 17, 17. And the discounting factor shall start with 1. Because in year number 0, the discounting factor shall be 1 only. Please put it in the back of your mind. Every studenties would be putting it in the back of your mind. The discounting factor shall be taken as 1 when it comes to year number 0, because the present value of year number 0 is the present value only. Okay, now others would give me the answer of 1 divided by 1.11 starting from year number 1. May I have the answers, please?
0.9.
0.9.
Then next.
0.9009.
Okay.
Okay, better up to 4 digits we would take it. You are right. I mean, up to 4 digits if we'll take, no, then we would have the best answer. That's why. Next one. Press equal to
0.8116.
116. Good to see that.
Sir, 8116. 0.8116.
116. Next one.
.7311.
11.
Hmm.
Next
Next,
one.
0.6587.
587. Good. Next one.
5935.
5935. And last one shall be
.5346.
5346. Good. So we have got the discounting factor and PVCI as well as PVCO. We can just find it by multiplying the discounting factor with outflows and inflows. So obviously PVCO for the year number 0 shall be 30 because discounting factor is 1 lakh. But for the year number 1, yes, you be a bit different. You need to multiply this to. There is a lot of disturbance. Can you just unmute yourself better, please? Thank you. Can you just multiply 20 and 0.909 0.09009? Can someone give me the answer of this, please?
18 lakh 1,800.
18 lakh 1,800. For others, there would be 0, or you may just put it as dash. Now, PI would be writing present value of cash inflow, sorry. So here in first year, the 0 year, there would be no cash inflow. So I'm writing 0 because there is no. You may check it. 20 shall be multiplied with 0.9009 and so on. You would give me the PVCI starting from first one. Everyone, please let me know the answers. I hope bachas and bachis are doing it.
First would be the same.
First would be the same. Good. 801,800. Some people were like, sir, why first would be the same? Because it's 2020 only, beta. 2020. Now, second one shall be
11 lakh 36,240.
1136 240. Good. Next one
10 lakh 96,800.
10 lakh 96 800. Good. Next one
1053 920.
1053 950. Right?
920.
920.
920. Sorry. Next one
10 lakh 8,950.
8,950. And the last one shall be
90
no, sir, it
double eight
won't be
two
10
zero.
lakh. How did you
90 8820.
assume that it would be 20? Okay. Now, earlier one was about finding the cumulative of just the cash inflows, but right now it would be finding the cumulative of present value of cash inflow because it is more sound method in terms of technicalities. It considers time value of money. Okay, sir, we have got it. So let's find the cumulative of year number 1. It would be the same 18,01,800. So now adding first and second. So what do we get here? सो गया ये जहां सो गया आसमां लेकिन हम नहीं सोए हम तो जग रहे चलो बताओ मुझे जल्दी
29 lakh 38,040.
29 38
40.
040 okay next one so now
40
adding
lakh
10
34,690.
40 lakh 34,690. Okay,
Sir,
next one.
sir, its PVCI
840.
is wrong.
Which
1096
one?
means 15 lakh into 0.7311. In last year, there will be not 800, it will be 650.
650.
10 lakh
Okay.
96,650.
650.
Okay, no worries. Fine, we will do it. होता है, बड़े बड़े सम्स में छोटी छोटी मिस्टेक्स होती रहती है. ओके, कितना था? 650, राइट?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you will add this present value over here in 43.4. So you get the cumulative up to year number 4. May we have the answers? Add it. On 443,4,690, you will have to add this fourth one. What do we get? That is 1053,920.
50, 8, uh, 50 lakh 88,610. 50
610.
lakh
Good.
88,610.
Others may further. और दो 20-20 रुपए का, अगर 15 रुपए का फर्क आ रहा है तो फिर हमें ज्यादा टेंशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि उसके कारण पे बैक पीरियड के ऊपर ज्यादा कुछ फर्क पड़ने वाला नहीं है. ओके.
Six,
नाउ
60 lakh 97,560.
60,97,500.
560.
And the
160.
next one shall be. Okay.
Wait. 70 lakh
Mhm.
6,380.
380. Okay, that's fine. No worries. Now that fellow has given me the answer for the last two as well. But if I tell you frankly, then it was not required much. Why? Because if we find the present value of cash outflow, that comes at the total present value of cash outflow, that comes at 48,01,800, right? So how much total present value of outflow we are supposed to cover back from our project? That is 48,01,800. And that is being covered in 4 years only. So for the calculation purpose, you won't be requiring fifth and sixth years cumulative present value of cash inflow. But still we could find it because उनको बुरा लग जाएगा, फोमो जोन में चले जाएंगे बेचारे, उनको लगेगा कि हमें तो कोई भाविच नहीं दे रहा है और सिर्फ दो के लिए क्यों अकेला रखना. कोई बात नहीं, ऐड कर दो. और प्रेजेंटेशन भी अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, राइट, इफ यू विल बी इग्नोरिंग दिस टू. That's fine, no worries. So we have come to know that, sir, our discounted payback period is somewhere between third and fourth year. Now, how can you say this? Sir, I can say this because our finance professor Ronak sir told us that you'll have to see that in which year the present value of cash outflow is getting covered. So it is getting covered in year number 3 and 4 because it is something which is more than 3, not covered up to 3. But in year number 4, it is been covered. Now, the next step of us would be that what is the remaining amount to be covered in year number 4? Let's check it further. So remaining amount to be covered. Now, remaining amount to be covered would be, please try to understand. Up to year number 3, we have covered up 40. 34,690. In total, we are supposed to cover 48,01,800. So what is the remaining amount which is to be covered in year number 4? So remaining amount shall be 48,01,800 minus the total of year number 3. So that would be 40,34,690. So the pending amount which is required to be covered up in year number 4 shall be, sir. Can someone give me the answer of this? I hope you are able to get this.
Seven lakh 66,840.
7,66,840. Okay, when some people are giving me the answer at that time, music gets. Okay, so sir, next thing, what we have got from this, is that our payback period is something which is more than 3 and lesser than 4. Now, what is this exact period which is more than 3 and lesser than 4? And how can you say this statement that it is more than 3 and less than 4? This statement can be made because we have seen that our 48 is lying somewhere between third and fourth year, right? Okay, so I'm writing 3 years plus something. Sir, how this something can be found? If you can recall this further, we had done it in the payback period. Now this something is like, if we want to cover, just a minute, just a second. Okay, thank you very much. So we have got it 3 years plus something, right? And till now everyone was there with me. So now what is that something? This something is, mm, see, in year number 4, in totality, if you see, you have covered up 1053,920. So if you want to cover 1053,920, then it will take the entire fourth year, which is the 1 year, right? Now, if you want to cover 1053,920 in the entire year, if you can cover it up in the entire year, but our pending amount is just 766,840. So how much year this amount will be taking? So what portion of year will be taken by this amount to be covered up, right? So that, for that we would just do the cross multiplication. So 766,840 divided by 1053,920. Can someone give me the answer here? What do we have in the answer?
0.7276.
Okay, 0.7276. Okay, sir. So we have come to know that this something is nothing but 0.7276. So I may write it in a decimal that 3.7276 years is the payback period. I hope you are absolutely aware about the thing that we have done. In case if you are not, let me do this for you again. First of all, you are supposed to find that in how many number of years you are covering back your amount. The investment is cash outflow. So in how many number of years we are able to cover up this 4801? So we could see that in between year number 4 and year number 3 and 4, we are able to cover up this amount. So it is something which is more than 3, something which is lesser than 4. So how do we find 3 plus something? Now what is that something? In 1 year, you will cover up 1053,920. So how much time will be taken to cover 766,840, which is the pending amount to be recovered back in our project. And how did we find the pending amount? Because up to year number 4, we could see 48 was the total cash inflow present value. No, sorry, that was the cash outflow. And up to year number 3, we could see 43,4,690 as our cumulative present value of cash inflow. So in year number 4, only this much of an amount was pending to be covered.
Uh,
So for that, how much
excuse me,
covered?
sir.
Yes.
I am getting different pending amount.
Yes, sir. It's 767,110.
Yes, sir.
767
Double
Double
one
one.
zero.
110. ओके फाइन, नो वरीज. सो यहाँ पे मैं चेंज कर देता हूँ 767,110, and in the numerator as well it would be changed a bit. 767,110. I think this answer shouldn't be changed much. It would be 0.7277 if I'm not wrong.
79.
79.
Fine, 0.7279. नो वरीज, चलता है, कोई बात नहीं. कोशिश की वो बड़ी बात है. चलो तो सर ये आता है 0.7279 years. Instead of 6 there would be 9 there. लेकिन आप ही बताओ मेरे को, हम किसी को बोले कि तुझे मैं पैसा दे देता हूं, सर कितने तक में दोगे? मैं है ना तुझे 4.16 ईयर में पैसा दूंगा. पागल हो गया? 4.16 क्या होता है? 0.16 needs to be converted into month, right? Because there is no existence of any year which is in decimal. कोई तुम्हारे पास आए और बताए कि तुम ग्रेजुएशन कितने ईयर में कंप्लीट करोगे, तुम बोले मैं 2.76 ईयर में कंप्लीट करूंगा. वो बोला तू सो जा भाई, तेरे से मुझे कोई एडवाइस की जरूरत नहीं है. 0.76 ईयर माने क्या होता है? दैट नीड्स टू बी कन्वर्टेड इनटू सम डिफरेंट टाइम होराइजन. So we would be converting that into month. So we have come to know that, sir, 1 year equal to 12 months. Then 0.7279 year would be equal to how many months? So we would do the cross multiplication again. So you get 0.7279 multiplied by 12. So what is the answer in months? Can someone tell me?
8.7343.
0.7343. Okay, is everyone there on the same page? Just check it further.
Sorry, 4.
Now,
48.
okay, fine. Okay, others may verify this. 8.73.
48.
4.
8. Yes, sir. 8.
Oh, okay, good, no worries. So here we have the answer in months. So sir, it is something which is more than 3 years. So what is that something? 3 years plus 8.7348 months. Now if you say to someone that I would give you the money back in 8.73 years, he would again be like, पागल हो गया? 8.73 का मतलब क्या होता है? 0.73 को please convert it into the days now. So we would be okay भाई, तू इतना क्यों हमारे ऊपर चढ़ रहा है? That's fine. We would be converting this into days now. So 1 month equal to 30 days. So 0.7348 month, this 0.7348 month would be equal to how many days? So let's cross multiply this further. 0.7348 multiplied by 30. So what do we get here?
22.044.
Good. So we can round it down. 22 days we may take. If it would have been more than 22.5, no, then we would have taken 23. If it is lesser than 22.5, we would take 22. So our answer shall be, everyone should please focus here, that 3 years, 8 months, and 22 days. So that is my discounted payback period. Okay, so everyone has come to know that this discounting payback period is 3 years, 8 months, and 22 days. And how it is different from the payback period? Let's try to do some analysis now. Payback period does not consider the present value of inflows and outflows. So that's why it is a problematic, because if you are a little bit sound about money matters, if you know that how the money works, you must be aware that everything needs to be made first comparable. The year 5's cash inflow cannot be compared with year 1's cash inflow because both are different. There is a time value of money. Money is losing its spine over a period of time. So this discounted payback period will be slightly higher than your payback period. You must have observed. If you find the payback period, then it would be slightly, shorter than this. Discounted payback period will always be longer than the normal payback period. The reason is because, say, you have taken less amounts over here in terms of present value. The actual amounts were this 15, 16, 17, 17, 14, and all those. But we have discounted it. So in year number 6 to 17 became 908 only. So these amounts are getting lesser. So that's why our discounted payback period will be more than, will always be longer than the normal payback period. This can also be a trick question in the examination, that which one will always be longer. So you must be able to identify that discounted payback period will always be longer than the payback period. Okay, sir, we have got it now. So as far as the discounted payback period was concerned, we have done it for the day. And I wanted to cover the accounting rate of return, but just to keep both the batches on the similar lines, I will not cover it up today because, in last lecture, we faced many problems related to internet connectivity as well as sharing the screen. So I am not going to cover the accounting payback period today. You will be free relatively early today by 20 minutes before your exam. And if you couldn't understand anything from the payback period, you may let me know right now. I'll try to explain it in relatively early today. Until that time, you must prepare yourself with laptop and everything required in the advanced Excel session. So see you all again at 10:30, 11:30, sorry. And if you couldn't understand anything from the payback period, you may let me know right now. Else I'm assuming that bachas and bachis are absolutely clear about the payback period. And you may put the confirmation in the chat box. Today's chat box was very silent, very 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 silent. चलो भैया, तुम जल्दी से कुछ बोलना शुरू करो ना, अदरवाइज मैं वायलेंट हो जाऊंगा. मेरा उल्टा है. तुम साइलेंट हो जाता हो ना, तो मेरे को तकलीफ होती है. Okay, 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 let me stop the recording.